Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns. On the Carolina sideline, it's their head coach, Dave Canales. His team off to a slow start, looking for a first win after 2 defeats. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Browns. His team off to the opposite start, 2-0, and they are at home seeking a 3rd straight win. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Good coverage by the kick team. Force him to start out back at the 23-yard line. Greg, here comes the Panther offense led by Bryce Young. Big steps in year 3 for the now 4th-year quarterback out of Alabama, the former #1 overall pick.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down. On play action, Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll let this go deep. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's third down, and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Young. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
In formation for Carolina.
The punter Martin out there as he kicks it away. Here's Wallace to return. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Browns offense, and Greg, year 2 for Shedeur Sanders after his terrific success at Colorado, trying to do it here with the Browns.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Back at the 18-yard line.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So on 4th down, the lefty Corey Borkins to punt for Cleveland, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
On 47-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And the Panther first down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Has some room inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Now Young. Got his man at the 6.
Young's pass complete to
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The extra point is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense about ready to get going. On their 2nd possession, they were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They run it once more with Judkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 more yards from him there and another 1st down. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Sanders, little pop pass here. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
He'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down.
Ball is there defensively.
From the gun, it's Shador. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure's too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
For the Browns.
Well, Jorquez on to punt, and the kick is away. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. They'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. He'll step up and run, and he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up a 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Young. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane. And it sets up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Now Shador on 1st down. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Judkins. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The linebacker, Devin Lloyd, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Punt team on for the 2nd time already. And the kick's away. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with their 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They set up the screen here to Hubbard. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down. The punt team out there for the 2nd time, and that kicks away. Wallace now on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He'll try to push his way forward, but there's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now, Shador. They'll try to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get him the ball back.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. Already Sunday number 3 of the NFL season. Let's remind you of what's ahead. The Rams, who played on Monday night, another national game, and a good matchup, interconference against Denver at Mile High. Followed on Monday night by the Eagles and Bears at Soldier Field. Remember the double doink game from 2018. That comes right 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Chicago time. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Mike, it's zone defense. You just can't stare down where you want to go with the ball. Everything against zone is manipulating the defensive coverage with your eyes, and he just stares down his receiver. He doesn't even locate the linebacker at all, and he just throws it right to him. And then from there, the linebacker turns into a running back, essentially, and brings this one all the way back for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Panthers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. Another run here with Hubbard. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, how about the coverage there? Nowhere to go with the football. He just throws it away. It brings up 4th down. Here's the punter now. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Sanders to throw. Left side brought in by Concepcion. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Browns.
Fake to Judkins. Now Sanders to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 2.
Sanders on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Bannon. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. Woo. And he's in. KC Concepcion. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw, Young. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
A run with Hubbard. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers.
On the give, it's Judkins. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. It'll be 1st down and 10. Now, Sanders. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Sanders will throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jalen Phillips. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone, and a touchback. The Panthers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Out of the shotgun, Young.
At the 21-yard line.
The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Here's their punter now, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Browns offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now it's Sanders. A short one that is caught by Fannin.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
And he is forced to throw this one away. It's incomplete. Defense does a nice job staying tight to those receivers and brings us to 4th down. Hunt team out there for a 5th time, and this one's away. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime, straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who's the EA Sports halftime report. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They go play action now with Sanders. That is caught right side. That's handed. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go with that one. Let's get it to the sideline and live to see 2nd down.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. The Browns getting their punting team out there.
In punt formation for the Browns.
Whoa! And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
The tackle made at the 36
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. They'll bring Waller in motion here. To throw is Young. throw on the run is complete.
Young's pass.
Call it a gain of 13. It's a Carolina first down.
Yards. And the Panther first down.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
The motion man is Sanders. On play action, Young. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover, they retain possession. Well, they come to the line, not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. Here's Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down. The punter Martin out there as he kicks it away. Oh, they had a shot there and hit it to 5. But it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now, designed run, and here's Sanders. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll get this out wide. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Sanders. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down.
A big loss.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to...
Oh, that one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Schmidt good on the extra point. And the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Ball back with the Panthers, and Bryce Young leads the offense out. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Rain now starting to come down as they step to the line of scrimmage to begin this drive. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
brings up
Here's a second and 9 now from the 29.
29-yard line.
They'll send a man in motion left. Throwing on second down, Young. The catch made by McMillan. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll have it first and 10.
First down, Panthers.
To throw is Young. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They start with the lead and the football. And they do so with tremendous field position. It's first and 10. Now Shador pass caught by Concepcion. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From 29, here's second and 3.
At the Panthers' 29-yard line.
Judkins going to get it on the zone read. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Sanders on third down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he is not going to get there. Short of marker, and that's going to be a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on first and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I had it, so I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Young. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 16
Let's pick up 16 to begin this fourth quarter.
First down.
Desperation time now setting here in the fourth quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. A second down throw for Young. He'll step up and run this. And he'll bring this near the first down marker. They're going to spot him, let's say, a yard short. So a 3rd and 1 forthcoming.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He'll try to run for it with Hubbard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Panthers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Browns offense ready to take over once again. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Trying to keep this unbeaten run to start the season intact. Pick up there goes a long way with this new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sanders now off the bootleg. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nick Scorton getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
At the 44-yard
Second
line.
and long coming up. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Boy, they nearly got him again. Does manage to get rid of this one before taking another sack.
3rd and 19.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. No problem there in the rain as this kick is away. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. The Panthers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing is Young. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
His 49-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
And it brings up third down.
Now Hubbard. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Hickman on the tackle. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Panthers.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
On the tackle.
Another run here with Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Loading up. Launching downfield.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to dial up another deep ball, and that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Boyd on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Sanders going to try to run with it. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down. Bajorquez on to punt, and the kick is away. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
And they're not going to get another playoff here. So a lot to do as we hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Panthers.
They'll drop to throw. That one taken in right side by Leggett. Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
11 on the play. And the Panther first down.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down, Panthers.
Young to throw on 1st down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The Dog Pound, as usual, doing their part. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Carolina.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. On 2nd down, Young. He takes off. And he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Browns offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oaks. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.